Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, shall we get the preliminaries out of the road? Current blood sugar is 9.5, a little bit higher than I like. Fully calibrated. How are these things doing over here? Everything seems to check out better and they're all green. I have 3 days left on my sensor and high batteries. So we're all looking fairly good. So let's get back. Last night I had my basal rate working pretty good, and I had corrections going. So it was working last night. That's what my blood sugar looks like. Doesn't look like the normal straight line. So who knows? I took my I took my blood sugar. So now I'm just looking forward to what's going on. I think, have a correction going. I did take insulin there at 519, but that insulin was a forced bolus, and it said to take 2.1215 units of insulin. So I did. Does it tell me how much I took? 2.625. I lied to you. Oh no. Sorry, I didn't lie to you. Time and range. Let's take a look at this. Is 98%. 0% above, which is a win. 98% in range. 2% below 3.9 left us at 6. All in all, it was a pretty good day. It was almost 100 day except for half an hour when I was below 3.9. So kudos to myself. Today, I want to tell you a bit about my complications and what I had to do for my treatment for the complications. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Hi. So, we're going to discuss my complications today. And we're going to take a look at what I've had to go through because of my complications. This is not meant as a scare tactic video. It's just a realistic view. Everything I have is working correctly, and I've been lucky. But you just have to maintain your blood sugars. It hasn't been easy trying to get my complications under control. First are my eyes. I know they look a little rough today, but my eyes, I'm still able to see. But I had retinopathy where the blood vessels did burst. I had to get laser treatments on my eyes. And I can tell you, those laser treatments hurt the first time I had it. The second time I had it, they gave me a Tylenol I took the Tylenol, and it wasn't the greatest sensations, but it was a lot better. I'm not a doctor, but consider speaking to your doctor about taking a Tylenol before any retinopathy or any eyes surgery, including injections or I've been seeing a retinologist, doctor of ophthalmology. I used to work in an eyeglass store and I still get them mixed up. Doctor of ophthalmology to make sure my eyes are working from then on. I went to an optometrist years ago, and the optometrist took a look at my eye because I needed new glasses, and I happened to work at the eyeglass store next to me, and immediately I was sent home because he thought I had a detached retina. It wasn't a detached retina, it was the laser treatment scars. So my ophthalmologist said, you can go back to work. It's weird. But all in all, my eyes have been working fairly great. Lately, in my old age, I'd have to go through cataract surgery. And since then, my eyes have been acting pretty good. The only thing is my reading is out, but that's part of old age. That's not a part of diabetes. So eyes are done. Moving down the body, I have gastric issues. Now, I think this is a lot of how I treated my body in the early years. I would eat so much junk food. Every time I went out by myself, I would go to the candy store, and there were little treats called chews. They were sour, there was grape, there was orange. And I'd sit there and I'd chew them and I'd swallow. Oh. But I think the higher sugars early in life made my intestinal problems, which I still live with today, a major part. So, ideally, you want to keep your body's blood sugar in line. My kidneys, I've lost one kidney. One kidney ceased to work, and the surgeon at the time wasn't sure if the kidney stopped working from birth or if it was the diabetes. Now, we all know that kidney disease is one of the major, eyes and kidney are a major complication. I had to go through surgery and I lost one of my kidneys. So now I'm always taking a look at what my creatinine is and trying to control for my kidneys. I don't want to go on dialysis, and I hope I don't go on dialysis. So, we got to keep things in line. My stomach, we really haven't decided what we're doing about the stomach. I just have to live with it so hard. And my doctor in here seems to think that I'm too sick with diabetes to do anything. So I'm still fighting. I'm not giving up. Diabetic neuropathy. I can't really walk because of diabetic neuropathy. I'll get up, I'll sit in my chair, but I have to be lifted in. I can't sort of get up and walk. It's all started with the feet. I have no sensation on the bottom of my feet, which again is diabetic neuropathy. God, I hate it. I was sort of relieved when I didn't get the pins and needles in my feet anymore. Unfortunately, that was a bad sign. That just meant my neuropathy progressed. My legs would get shooting pains in them when I had to stand. I was a front-end cashier for a couple of years, and oh, my legs were just piling up. So, what else can you really do? I've been utilizing a power chair for years, and now I'm in the process of getting a new one. I sit up in a manual chair, but I really want to get out and I want to see the neighborhood. I want to do things, just get out of but I don't want to go out and just sit outside. You know, it's hard. I want to get out. I want to be able to move around. I want to go explore. Is that too difficult to see or to understand? So those are my big complications. I do have a problem with complications in my control of diabetes. You've heard me talk about this a few times. My labile diabetes, I'm all over the place. Did I become labile, or was I always a labile? It's hard to say. My early years, my first year, I was the perfect diabetic. But we know what happens with perfect diabetics. There's no such thing as being a perfect diabetic. You could strive for excellence. But after that year, when my parents moved away, I moved in with my sister. I was 14, 15. That's when I sort of started wanting more. I grew out of my diet plan and I was eating whatever. There were sweets I was eating, everything I could possibly want under the sun. I think that had a little influence on my labile, but not totally. I think I utilized that. I got into the thinking, oh, well, I can't control. I got upset with my doctor, who kind of pushed me to the side and yelled at me for something I didn't do, and I just gave up. Instead of trying to go find another doctor, I just went out on my own. I can take my blood sugars or my urine tests, and I can do this, and I don't need anyone. Blockhead idea. You need help. You need doctor to oversee you. Doesn't mean he has to be there every 5 minutes, but someone you can go see a couple of times a year, maybe once a year, and just to go over your blood sugars and how you're doing. That's how I do my treatment. I see my endocrinologist once a year, give or take, my diabetic nurse, and all in all, we're pretty good. So I have my eyes, my intestines, I have nerve problems, I have problems with my labile blood sugars, which I'm not too sure are a complication. I know highs and lows are a complication, but I don't know if the labile diabetes is part of a complication or what. Those are what I have to go through. Now, all these treatments aren't without pain. The eyes, treatments in my stomach, they're not all great. In fact, I've gone through periods of really being ill. So, what your best thing is to do is to control your blood sugar. And again, I'm not a proponent of scaring people, and this is not the point of this video. The point of this video is to jump stick you or kick you. Jump stick you. Yeah, I'm really awake, aren't I? Kick you into taking care of your diabetes. Yeah, it's the hard way to do things, but just do it. You're worth it. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My next vlog topic will be Hey, tomorrow's video, we're going to take a look at not only T1D treatments, it's something you should worry about. Opens up the mind, doesn't it? Stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time. We'll just say Pacific time. Have a great day. Take care of your diabetes. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.